Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Pete Leong here, and today I thought I'd give you a quick look at the new offering from Yongnuo, which is the YN560-TX manual flash controller. First of all, please excuse me for my voice if it sounds a bit weird. I'm suffering from a bit of a cold at the moment. But I just got this new trigger in the mail. I've been waiting for this for quite some time, and it's just been released from Yongnuo at the time of this recording. Now this is a bit of a game changer for those of you that use the very popular Yongnuo YN560 Mark III flashes. So until now, I've been triggering these bad boys with the what's it called? The RF603C trigger. C is for Canon, because I'm shooting with it on Canon. If you're on Nikon, it would be the 603N. But these were fine, they worked great. They had little problems, like the little on-off switch was in the way. If you mount a flash to the top of this, there's no way to really get to the on-off switch. But that's a minor problem. And they were reliable, they worked great, and I use them every day. But anytime you wanted to change the power on your flashes, you would have to go out physically to your flash and set the power or the zoom manually, unless of course you had an assistant there to do it for you. But what this new trigger allows you to do is to take care of all of that from the back of your camera. So you just basically, I'll show you, it's probably going to be hard for you to see, but you turn it on just like that. It powers straight up, and now on the back of here you have a little LCD screen, and it has groups A, B, and C, and then it has your power controls for each flash. I think you can trigger up to like 8 flashes from this little thing. And basically what you need to do is set up your flashes to begin with by putting them into groups. I couldn't quite figure out how to do this at first on the Yongnuo 560s, because you might be able to see, excuse me, there's a GRP button if you press both the mode and the rear curtain flash sync button together. But at first it wouldn't do anything. So what I found out that you had to do was, on the back of the new TX trigger, you have to hold the zoom and the HZFN button, function button together, and that activates the little ACT function. So if I press that together, you'll see it says, well, AC7 or something. And once you've done that, you press the middle OK button on one of your speed lights, and then that will activate the group function, and then you can go and set which group you want to set it to. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to also want to set your flashes to the wireless mode. So just pressing this little wireless button here until it goes to the wireless mode. Make sure your channels are set to the same. So right now I'm on channel 2 here. Channel 2, group B, which I'm sure you can't see, but that says group B channel 2. And on this one here, for example, I'm on channel 2, group A. Alright, now as soon as you turn this controller on, you should see the little light lights up blue at the bottom to tell it that it's actually they're talking to each other just fine. So we are good to go. So right now I've got these 2 strobes here set up to fire from my trigger. Now you won't be able to see probably, maybe if I hold this up. Now I can go to group A, press the group button, and I'll cycle through to A. And now if I push left and right on my controller, it will also change on here. Maybe you can see it if I put the light on. 32, 16, 1/8, all the way up to full power. Another cool thing I can do is change the zoom, move the flash head around in the top of this flash by pressing the zoom button. Okay, so right now it's set to 35. If I press the zoom, you might be able to hear it. Can you hear that? probably not, but rest assured it is actually zooming on the back. Maybe you can see the numbers, 50, 35, 28, back to 105. So it's great to be able to control all of that straight from the camera now, which is going to be great for those diffusers where you actually have to have your flash inside a softbox, like my Westcott Orb, where you have to open up the softbox to access your flash inside it, or times when you want to place your flash in difficult to reach places and things like that. So let's give it a little test fire. Hopefully you'll be able to see that on the camera if I aim them both up. So right now I'll turn down the power. Let's go back to regular mode. Right now I'm at 1/4 power and 1/8 power. So let me just drop that down lower, and let's see, group, you press the GR button to go through your groups, and I'm just going to press left to move down in 1-stop increments. So let's try 16th power from group A and 32nd power, 1/32nd power from group B. And we'll give it a test fire with the button here. And there they go. Alright, one more time. And they're both firing just fine. Now if I want to turn off one of them, I can just press the mode button a couple of times until it has the 2 little dash marks there. And now when I press the test button, you might be able to see just one of them fire. Here we go. So just this one's firing. There it is there. Alright. So other things you can do are set multiple strobes for when you want to do, multiple flashes I should say, for when you want to do special effects type stuff. Let's see. Well, I have to set that up a little bit more. But basically you can set the hertz, and you can have it fire like 50 times per second or some crazy amounts of thing. For special effects, I don't use that one much really anyway. But just cycling through the mode button, I can go back to regular manual mode. And there we are, back to firing both flashes. So there it is. It's going to make things a lot easier when you're working out in the field, so you don't have to wander around going out to your flashes, and just makes things much easier to adjust, and you can get your lighting spot on much easier now. So these run about $50 from Amazon or eBay, and for any of you using the YN560 Mark IIIs, I highly recommend that you pick one of these up. It's supposed to send out a signal up to 100 meters away, which is pretty good. I'm quite confident that it'll beat out any of my pocket wizards that I own, much more expensive counterparts. Runs on 2 AA batteries. I use the rechargeable Sanyo Eneloop batteries. These have served me well for many years. I highly recommend them too. So there we are, just a quick little look at the Yongnuo YN560-TX flash controller. Pick one up if you're using the 560 Mark IIIs. I'm sure you won't regret it. So there we are. Thanks very much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave a comment in the section below if you have any questions or whatever. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.